Only on DC News Now, West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin is one of America's most important swing votes in the Senate as a Democrat navigating politics in an increasingly Republican state.
But his views and his votes on the issues have not gone over well with members of his own party, many who paint him as a closeted Republican who doesn't vote with them on mainstream issues. Our political and government reporter Leonard Fleming asked Senator Manchin about this in an exclusive one-on-one interview. And Leonard, how is Manchin responding to these criticisms about party loyalty?
Mark and Annalisa, he says he is not fazed at all by the criticism, that he expected, in fact. And as you'll hear, he says what he fights for is based on what's important to his constituents in a state that is increasingly becoming more politically complex.
I've never seen the parties as being supposed to be enemies.
Senator Joe Manchin, the Democrat from increasingly red West Virginia, has been called a closeted Republican by members of his own party. Manchin shrugs off the criticism.
I guess I'm just purely in an independent.
With Democratic leanings?
Democratic leanings on certain things, Republican leanings on other.
Manchin has sided with the GOP against abortion, immigration, gun control, and anything curtailing coal mining. Yet he opposed the repealing of the Affordable Health Care Act, voted to preserve funding for Planned Parenthood, and rejected some Republican tax cuts.
If I can go home and explain it, I can vote for it. If I can't go home and explain it, I can't vote for it. So take the D and take the R and take all the identities away. That's exactly how I'm going to react as a public policymaker.
But one of America's most important politicians, given his swing vote, says he is also a lonely centrist and one Republicans have unsuccessfully tried to recruit.
Do you think if I would change to have an R by my name, that I would not vote as independently as I'm voting now? I'm not thinking you'll be any happier with me than what a lot of the Democrats are unhappy with me.
So, why is Manchin even a Democrat?
I'm a Democrat probably because of my family. Okay, my grandfather was a Democrat, my father, and all my family.
He's criticized President Joe Biden at times. He sought common ground with former President Donald Trump, but
it got to the point I just couldn't. Okay, I tried, couldn't. After about 2 or 3 years, this didn't work out.
Which makes him both beloved and sometimes despised at home and around the country. You have a state that's turned red.
Yeah.
Does it get lonely?
Oh, it's pretty lonely at times from the standpoint. The only thing that gives me the confidence to continue doing what I'm doing.
While Manchin says the political life in Washington wears on him, he is deciding on his future. Tomorrow, we continue our conversation with the senator on his future. Does he run for president in 2024 or face a tough re-election Senate battle against a now favored Republican? Reporting in the studio, Leonard Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.